So a question I get asked all the time is, how does chiropractic help with headaches? I'll tell you, this is something that's near and dear to my heart. It's actually what got me into chiropractic. So years ago, I had a concussion from playing sports, and just a short time after that, I started getting these regular headaches. Those headaches started to build over years into being, I would have a headache typically 5 to 6 days a week, and I would usually have a debilitating migraine that would last at least for one full day, sometimes for 2 days out of the month. Now, at the time, I was pre-med. I was working at the hospital. I was basically going down the medical route for getting my headaches and migraines taken care of. I didn't like it. I just didn't know another way. And so I didn't like taking the pills because of the side effects that were there and were potentially there. I also just didn't like the idea of being dependent upon a pill or a drug all the time. And I didn't like the idea about how it made me feel sometimes, like my stomach or my head, or I just didn't feel like me. So after years of dealing with this and not knowing another way, one of my buddies kept on me and kept telling me I need to go see his chiropractor. And I told him, I said, I don't have headache, or I don't have neck pain and back pain. Why would I ever go to see a chiropractor? And he said, for your headaches. I didn't get it. But after a long enough timeline, I finally said, you know what, just let me go find out what this chiropractic thing's about. Who's your chiropractor? Let me go check this out. I went there, and I tell you, I got that first adjustment, and I knew right there this was the path that I wanted to go down. Because I always knew in my heart that I wanted to help people naturally without the use of drugs or medications or surgeries, but I didn't know what that really looked like. And once I found chiropractic, I knew this is right for me. The thing that was shocking was how quickly my headaches went away and how much of a difference it made for me. The thing that I have to tell you that I really didn't realize, I didn't realize how much of my life was being impacted by those headaches. I didn't realize that I was losing 1 to 2 days out of my month because it had just gotten to what I was used to. I didn't realize how my low-lying headache that was there for 5 to 6 days, which sometimes could bump up quite a bit and sometimes could just kind of be there, it was always there. I didn't realize how much that was affecting things like my productivity at school or at work or my relationships or the time that I was losing from those things. I just didn't realize all these other things that were being affected from my headaches. So the question that I get asked is, how does this really work? Like, what does it really look like with chiropractic helping my headaches? And really what it is that the idea is that we're correcting the underlying problem that's a structural issue or a functional issue that's happening there within your spine. So that looks like this. So we're looking at your spine here from the side, and what happens is we can have issues that are going on in the cervical spine, so in your neck, that can affect the nerves that go into things causing problems like headaches or migraines. So a lot of times if you feel kind of that base of your skull and you feel like, oh, I get these headaches that start back here in the base of my skull and it's tender back there, or they kind of sit right back here in the back of my eye or in my temple, and if I press right here kind of hard, ooh, it makes it even worse. A lot of times that can show that we're having a structural or functional problem that's starting from there in the spine. That's what that really looks like and means. And there's a lot more detail that goes on, but I'm just trying to give you the idea. So why am I talking about all this? What does all of this really mean to you? I'm telling you this because I hear in my practice all the time, I hear people that say, I have literally tried everything to get these headaches to get gone and get taken care of and get my life back, but nothing is working. I don't like any of the other things. I don't like doing the drugs. I don't like doing all the other stuff. I don't like the injections. I don't like the other options that are out there. And I want a natural way to get this corrected. The amazing thing is that your body can heal itself. It just needs to have proper positioning to allow it to heal. So because I hear that from patients all the time, I want to help them and I want to help you, whatever that looks like. So if you're thinking to yourself, you're thinking, look, I'm thinking the way that you were, Dr. Vidan. I'm thinking that this is just my lot in life. I'm just going to have to plug on through. I'm going to have to figure it out. This is just what I'm going to have to deal with. I'm here to tell you that there is a different way that you can do that. I see it in my practice all the time. It's what worked for me. I'm going to ask you something. I'm going to ask you to imagine, just imagine what your life would be like without the headaches. What would your life look like? How would your family time be? Right? How would your focused time be with your family? Instead of just being in the same room with them, what if you could get back those days out of the week or out of your month? How many days would you get back out of them? How many days would you have it to where, look, whenever you're being focused and productive and you get that time for work and school, all those things, what would that look like for you? How would you Imagine your life if you could actually get your life back and not have to deal with thinking about those things going on. If you want to find out, we would love to be able to help you.